This is a follow-up to my videos before. They're called alternating index roll, I think, something like that. And the idea was to show how you can do a roll that a lot of times we call it TIMI, so with a thumb lead. The difference here, although it's the same fingering pattern, it's a index, middle, index, thumb, is that it's leading with the index finger the whole time. And again, not to say you have to do that, it's just kind of exploring what that gives, what that adds to your playing, or what that adds to your possibilities. And a lot of time, I think a lot of guys don't play with this emphasis, and I didn't. So after messing around with it, I realized, wow, I think I'm missing the boat on this. I really need to bring this into my playing a little bit more. So the idea in my first video, I'll just give you an idea, was to show you how you can play index, middle, and this is again index third string, middle second string, cross over, and get that. And what that does is it places your fifth string in a different place than in the roll, where, wow, weird, I've been playing the other way, this way. Now the regular alternating thumb roll is starting to sound weird to me too. Anyway, so you can apply it to a bluegrass type tune like that's Cumberland Gap and Cripple Creek. That kind of a sound, or you can just play chords with it. Now, just for fun, let's alternate that up a little bit and play the first time. And then the next time we'll go. So what I'm doing is I'm changing. Right? Then I'm going. Different roll pattern than what you usually hear. So it's kind of got a neat thing to it. Now let's but starting with all this, I began to explore a little bit of this whole idea of index lead that I, again, have so ignored for so many years, and then started looking at scales and things like that to see what I could do with that. And I just started messing around with three basic ideas, and you can play a G major scale if you want, or bluesy scale, or whatever. This is really pretty much index, middle, index, thumb, and it's not really using that alternating crossover thing that I'm doing in this. See how that crossover happens there? So this is basically just playing index, middle, index, thumb. I'll just do a G major scale just so you can see. And there's in a non-syncopated melody, meaning notes on the beat. And this is, I think people call this a Dillard roll. Feels very much like that. So you can play it on a a slower melodic movement. Or faster. So the thing I like about this is it's real easy using that same roll pattern to just kind of noodle around and play very non-syncopated melodies. So those are kind of cool way to do that. So you can play same exact roll feel, but in one you're moving the melody dun 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 dun, and the other one going dun 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 dun. That's cool. Now I added onto that a thing that I learned from a Ron Block DVD a long time ago. He explained it, and it was just kind of a side comment, but he called it that kind of bouncing back and forth roll that he uses, which again, it's thumb lead. Which is a really cool roll. Now, the thing I like about that, it's got a 3 emphasis, but your roll's not moving the same direction all the time. That's boring. Or that to me it's boring. Sorry, some guys may love that, but it sounds too repetitious. You get used to hearing that a lot. But this, what you're doing is you're with Ron Block's version, you're playing. So that's kind of a cool thing. But we can also do that with index lead. Now, you can play it the Ron Block way all day long if you want to. The index lead thing allows you to keep the roll pattern focusing on your index finger, so you can jump in and out of those syncopated and rhythmically unsyncopated and rhythmically syncopated lines very easily, I think. And you can probably do it either way, but I'm just playing with this. So you got back to major. So you got right, and now so I'm going bouncing, starting on my index finger each time, so you can go. So anyway, play around with that. Those 3 simple things bring something into my playing that wasn't there before. Yeah, so once you kind of get those down a little bit, they really start to work their way in. I'm going to keep plugging at it until because I can just tell right away that once I get comfortable with this, it will definitely improve my playing. I hope it helps you.